Hey guys, welcome to the TigerTek. Well, when Steve Jobs announced the iPad, I was very skeptical if this is gonna work. We have an iPhone, we have the MacBook, and do we really need a device in between the MacBook and the iPhone? Well, here we have the iPad, and let's check it out. Before I dive in deep, let me just show you guys the exterior features of the iPad, and then we'll go dive into the software. On the top left hand corner, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and a mic. The top right hand corner, we have the power/hold button. On the right hand side, we have the screen lock, which disables the accelerometer, and we also have the volume up and down toggle. At the bottom, we have the speaker grill and the 30-pin connector for your charging and syncing. Now let's dive into the OS of the iPad. It's very similar to the iPod Touch/iPhone OS. It's using pretty much exactly the same, so you do slide to unlock. One thing that's different is you have this sunflower. If you click on it, it takes you to a slideshow mode, so pretty much a picture frame, digital picture frame. And another thing is, just like the iPod, you can double click on the home button from the lock screen to play your music. So let's go ahead and unlock this. So you're greeted with the tiles of icons and the dock at the bottom, just as you would find on an iPhone/iPod OS. Something that is different is the iPad screen size is 9.7 inch, so it does utilize that. It does have a resolution of 1024 by 768 pixels. So one thing that I'm talking about here is, let's say for example, instead of having only 4 apps on the dock, you can have up to 6. So if you want to bring down the calendar, you just hold and press the wiggles, and there you have it. And then you can remove it. Another thing that's different from the iPhone OS is that you can change your wallpaper. Doing so is very easy. You just go into settings, and you can just go into wallpaper, brightness and wallpaper, and you just select your wallpaper. You can go into save photos, for example, and you can change your wallpaper. Here you can change to set as lock screen, the home, or set as home screen, or set as both. For this example, we'll just set as both and done. Navigating through the Apple's mobile operating system is very simple, somewhat intuitive. You can have multiple home screens to have apps on, so you can have tons of apps. And if you want to navigate through all your home screen, you can easily do so by just swiping your finger, or there are these little dots that represent each screen, so you can just click on that and it would take you to that screen. And if you swipe all the way left, it takes you to search. So there's another way of doing so. Is just click on the home button from within the main home screen and it takes you to search. And you can search anything from your iPod playlist, iPad songs, to emails, contacts, so which is pretty cool. The iPad comes preloaded with some basic apps like the phone book, calendar, iPod, email, photos, and other stuff. One thing that is different from the iPhone OS is that it's made for the iPad. These apps are very different. For example, if you go into the mail, the layout of the mail is very different. So it utilizes the screen very well. And you can have this on portrait or landscape mode, and it's nice. It's very fluent. The touch is very responsive, just like an iPhone. And you can have the mail really organized. You can have up to like 10 or 15 different email accounts, and you can also do exchange, which is pretty cool. And then another app that's very different is the contacts. So it's almost like a book. So I only have one contact here, the TigerTek, and you can have the email, home, address, or any other notes. So it's very similar to what you would find on the Mac OS X. You can also download some iPad-centric apps from the App Store, which only works with the Apple iPad. Even though all the other great apps work with the Apple iPad, the other iPhone OS apps, but these ones are just made for the iPad. And even the App Store here looks very different. It's pretty much similar to what you would find on iTunes. So it does have this cover flow feature, and you can go to what's hot, release date, and at the bottom you have top charts, which gives you the numbers by top paid apps, top free apps. So here we have the top paid iPad apps, top free iPad apps, and you can scroll down to the top gross iPad apps, and you can go into categories. You can also go into iPhone apps as well, and then here we have update. Also, the iTunes store is very different too. It's very similar to the iTunes stores on your Mac or PC, for example. So it utilizes the screen very well. You can go up and down, you can go through videos, movies, music, and all the apps work in landscape or portrait. I'll be doing a walkthrough of these particular apps in another video. So thank you for watching, guys. This is just one part of my video of the iPad review. There are going to be other videos coming shortly, so make sure you check those out for all the reviews of each individual apps that comes preloaded. And if you want to check out the unboxing, go ahead, check it out. It's in my channel. I'll post the link in the description. And if you do like this video, make sure you thumbs up. It really does help. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I do provide a lot of good technology contents. So thank you for watching again. Take care.